You can tell, Joy.
The Patricia Nash brand is all about old world craftsmanship and amazing quality. We started with handbags and accessories. Now we make amazing scarves and hand-weaved shoes. It's taking all of that old world craftsmanship and memories of our heritage or travels abroad, bringing it all for today's woman.
You know, life is an adventure, life's fun. I'm just one of those people that I see something, I just want to do it. I'm doing the same thing I've been doing for over 35 years. I'm really doing one-of-a-kind jewelry, and the majority of the time, the mine finds that you see on the show, it's the first time they've ever been shown. I think what really our edge is, I know exactly the story. That's what people love. They love the uniqueness of the materials that we find, but they love knowing that they're going to have a piece of jewelry that they're not going to see on everybody.
Zero sleep is what you're saying.
I'm working on zero fuel.
Zero. It literally, Jay said to me, if I nod off, you can hit me.
And so this is true.
Can you make it through this last hour?
I'm gonna do my best.
You look so cute in your outfit. You kind of got an Easter motif going.
You know what? It's really funny. You could always tell when Sheila dressed me.
This is his wife. Sheila, you done good.
Well, see, in
February,
good, she was gone. She was our house in England. And then this time, she laid out my clothes. She's so cute, you know, because she tries not to offend me, right?
Right. She's like,
but I laid out my stuff, and then she said, no.
All right, so here's what we have. We have Sheila, who's always on the ball, and a very sharp and smart woman. We have an entire hour with Jay King. We're going to travel around the world. We have brand new saved for this 1 hour. You have to stay with us. You're going to meet one of Jay's biggest fans. She's one of our customers. She's joining us later, Miss Joanne. I'm giving everybody a sneak peek of what's coming up. This is a winner. Look at this, and it's very rare that Jay will do a set where you get the earrings and you get the necklace. Girls, look at that incredible price. And Jay, fun colors. I've never seen you do this colorway.
You know, this is the very first time I've ever done this color block and you've got 3 different colors of coral here, you've got white mother of pearl, and then you've got Afghani lapis. So there's 5 different materials all together.
Isn't that cool? And you can get started early on this one. That's a brand new set for us, and it's that price usually, gosh, the necklace would easily be $114. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Well, you know what I'm doing with a lot of these, just so you know, I listen, okay, to when our customers, I know Suzanne doesn't believe that I listen to anything, but I do, I listen. But we've had so many of our viewers and our customers who are actually, it's interesting that they're saying, I love that necklace, but is there any way that you can include the earrings or you make it a set?
Make it a set, and that's just a phenomenal price.
I'm playing with that right now.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna start off right off the bat with a big winner, and it goes back to our today's special, which I'll talk about a little bit later beautifully. It goes back to basically anything in Jade's collection. What's interesting is we have a jade, which is kind of cool, and then you have your choice of, after the jade, the lapis, the pink opal, and the turquoise, and that's really neat. Tell us a little bit about this jade.
Okay, so this is jade. It's from Pakistan. It's a nephrite jade, so it's an actual true jade. This was in 40+ years of doing this as a living, right? That means I paid taxes, right? As a legitimate business, we will talk about a couple of years there in college.
The illegitimate part of your career.
But this is the first jade, a true jade that I ever put into the line.
That's amazing.
Now, since then, I've also done a jade from Nevada. Okay, so those are 2. So if you think about this, in 40+ years of me doing this and designing jewelry. This was the original first jade, but I've only done 2 jades, and all within 3 months of each other.
Wow.
This comes from Pakistan. And you know, here's what's amazing. Do you know how many people in my career have approached me and said, wait till you see this new jade? It is incredible. They really talked me up. I mean, I'm really into it. I'm buying, we're making the deal and everything. And then we send it to GIA and it comes back and we get the bad news. It's not jade. You know, jade is very specific. I don't know if you know that.
Wow.
Right? It's just like ruby or emerald or anything else. It has to be everything included, otherwise you cannot say it's jade. So this is a true jade. It comes from Pakistan. What we did with these, though, which really is really fun, and again,
they're fabulous.
We're doing this by viewer request. We had so many viewers said, you know, I love that silhouette. I love that design in that earring, but could you do it in this? Can you do it in this? Can you do it in this? Can you do it in this? And so we thought, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna take designs that everybody agrees that they love, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna offer them in 3 or 4 or 5 unique, unusual, rough materials. And that's what we've done in this case.
Okay, so I'm very excited because Miss Victoria, who's gorgeous in her own right, is our fabulous model, but we have a special model joining us tonight, and it is Joanne, and she's a huge Jay fan. Hello, Miss Joanne. Hi. Let me walk over and say hey real quick to her. So Joanne and I got to chat for a few minutes beforehand. Welcome to HSN. So you know, we got a mic on you, but you're gonna speak up a little bit louder.
Okay.
There we go, now we got you. Okay. She's like, oh, I got this. Anyway, welcome, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, I'm really excited to be here.
So tell me, how many pieces of Jay's King's jewelry do you have?
Truthfully, I don't know. I can't count. You start counting, then you lose track. Yeah. I have many pieces.
Yeah. And how, what are some of your favorite pieces that he's done?
Well, for sure the turquoise bowl that I have, but in terms of wearing, I can't even tell how many. I have so much of the turquoise. I have opal. I have these bracelets. I have so many different things.
All right, we're gonna check back in with you a little bit later, all right? To
okay.
hang out with Victoria. So we're gonna do that a little bit later. Yeah, we're gonna do that in a minute, Steve, just hang on. I'm gonna do it right now. I just wanna keep going just for a few more minutes. We'll check back in with Miss Joanne a little bit later. So here we go. This is a this day only. Now that's a big deal because it is like a mini Today's Special. By the way, if you didn't see the Today's Special, I'm wearing it, and it's 5 different pieces that can be worn 6 different ways. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen, but I want you to see how beautiful this is when you look at and take it back to here. So if you got our Today's Special in that pink opal, look how pretty that is. We have the turquoise necklace I have coming up. Obviously, it's gonna work beautifully back to this. If you have a lot of Jade's lapis, which I'm sure Joanne has, it's gonna work back there. This is a 1-day special, and the price literally ends in 1 hour. So you only have an hour to take advantage of it. So I love the fact that you've got this great price, and I love the fact, Jay, that it's a non-traditional earring for you. This one's kind of more of a gallery look to me.
Well, it's a gallery, and so it's what Suzanne is alluding to is she's saying in her own sweet way, I understand that you didn't design this, Jay. Is that what you're saying, Suzanne?
You know, Jay, you and I have worked together for a long time. We know our special codes here. It's so true.
I'm deeply wounded, but that's what she's telling you. I'm interpreting for you.
In the most loving way.
In the most loving way, this is what you're saying. She's saying to everybody, just so you understand, I really love these earrings. I can tell that you didn't design them. Okay.
Okay, no, I didn't.
I'm just trying to cut the chase here.
Well, it's very, you normally would not do that. And I love something that's really fresh like this, because it's really cute.
And she knows me too well, and that is true. I didn't design these, I admit it, but they're very contemporary. It's a really cool look.
It's a great look.
And I have to say, I mean, you know, but that's what the beauty of, you know, I'm not being humble. I'm just telling you, I understand. You know, that's what's really good. We have a very small group of designers. Suzanne's known me forever, so she knows how we work. And it's true. I mean, we're the manufacturers, but our designers, we don't go and buy designs from other people, okay? Everything that we do is we're done within our family, within our group, within, you know, under our roof, okay? Basically is the way it works.
From A to Z.
A to Z,
right.
from the mind all the way the lapidary work, the designing, all the silver work and everything. Now, that doesn't mean that we have one big building where we're all sit around and sing Kumbaya and make jewelry, okay? But we're all one big family, you know, that are spread out, but we all work together, and we've been together for over 20 years.
Yeah,
so.
it is amazing, and you can just see, notice the quality, and gang, understand, oh yeah, what are you doing here?
Okay, well, this is the shot, in fact, both the mule and the Palamuna are no longer with us anymore. That's how long ago that was shot. But that's actually going to different, you know, different mines. And, you know, I go everywhere, you know, I even walk. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it. But, you know, horseback, I've ridden everything. Anything that floats, flies, drives, four-wheel drive, a lot of the places that we go, just to let everybody know, I'm not kidding, there aren't any roads, you make your own. I've literally been out in the desert in Morocco and places like that where literally we were just heading a direction.
No kidding.
You're just heading a direction.
Wow.
And you have basically coordinates maybe, and you've got a GPS in most cases now, but a lot of times you're just heading a direction, and you make your own road.
All right, so gang, we're gonna wrap up on this. I am going to show you what's left of our today's special. We're not even doing a full presentation because we don't have enough, but there's literally, I'm gonna show you 2 different choices, and this is one of the coolest things I think Jay has ever done. You actually get 5 segments, and they all hook together. I have them all hooked together right here, and that equals 40 inches. I have in the pink opal about 250, that's it, so that's almost gone. Oh, we're down to only 200. 50 were sold before I got on the air, so there's 200 left. And then check this out. I have this beautiful amethyst with turquoise together. That is available as well. Now, what's the big deal? Right now, the price is $139 and some change. Literally, at the end of this hour, it's gonna go to $189, and it's simply beautiful. And again, look at this in this amethyst version. I've got a couple hundred more from the pink amethyst versus the pink opal versus the amethyst.
How this would even go back to the turquoise earrings, to go back to the pink opal earrings.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they just blend. But I have to tell you right now, on this is, you know, I want to thank everybody who actually understood this design. But this is probably, in all fairness, in 40 plus years of designing that I've had, this is my design. And I will tell you, the thing that bothered me the most about this when I designed it is I asked myself, why didn't I think of this a long time ago?
It's so brilliant.
It is so really one of the most incredible, unique designs that we've ever done.
And again, just with the last couple hundred left, this is your last chance to get it. And I know you probably saw it earlier and you were like, oh, I'm kind of on the fence. If you go to my Facebook page eventually, you're gonna see I did a little video, and I have worn that 5-piece set, and I showed pictures of me wearing it on multiple days. And what I found interesting is it was the opal, or the pink opal that I was wearing. I had it with so many different colors.
They all go together.
It just worked with everything. And so, gang, and I fell in love with this pink opal. So don't miss out on that, because again, all the today's special price will end at midnight. All right, so Jay, here we go, brand new. Girls, there are literally, of this pretty ring that I'm wearing, we have the ring, we have the cuff, we have the pendant, only 200 pieces total. It is wildly limited and is brand new. And Jay, this is just gorgeous.
Okay, and you can tell
so pretty.
Okay, who designed this?
You did.
I did. Thank you very much.
And I'm really happy about that one. It's fantastic.
Okay, this has J. King written all over it. Okay,
bring it home.
Okay, see, there's that she's comparing to show you the difference, right?
No, I think these look beautiful with this.
Okay, and how J. King designed, and how everybody else in.
But I love how you design. You do not do small little things.
I appreciate that. My thing I'm about to tell you, but these, just so everybody knows, the necklace, okay, the necklace, the 3-strand necklace comes with the pendant. Look at this massive amount of silver, the cuff, massive amount of silver, big, bold ring. Do you know how hard it is to find the pieces of the rough material, the Cloudy Mountain? This is Cloudy Mountain.
So where's Cloudy Mountain from?
Okay, Cloudy Mountain is in the very far northwest region of China. It's almost to the Mongolian border. Okay. This is an exclusive turquoise for us. Look at the clarity of this material. Now, I'm gonna give you some good news and I'm gonna give you some bad news. Okay, the good news is the fact that I was able to do this, and you're really getting, it looks lovely on Joanne. Do you see that? Look at the size of this, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Look how big and bold this is.
It's beautiful.
I mean, can you imagine when you walk into a room and you have this? Now, I understand understand this is a little bit more on the high side of what we do. But in reality, is if you came out west, if you came out to New Mexico, to
Santa
Arizona,
Fe.
Colorado, everything, and you go to the galleries, you'll see what I mean. Okay.
$600.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you could find it, I would challenge you even being able to find it at that.
Yeah.
But the bad news on this is I just got back off a trip, okay, and I literally did a trip around the world, completely around the globe, I couldn't go to the Cloudy Mountain mine, but I was over there, and I was in the Northern Territories. The miner, from the time that you get into the Northern Territories, which is about a day and a half, 2 days, because you can take commercial airlines, right? From the nearest place, it's literally a 3-day journey by car, well, Jeep, whatever, to get to this mine. And I didn't have 3 days to spare. The miner did agree. He came down and met with me.
Oh my gosh.
We've got an exclusive on this material. The only way that you can buy this turquoise is get it from us.
It's stunning.
Nobody else has it. So the reason I went, and one of the reasons, I was doing numerous deals and actually in different countries. The main thing I was going for with him is to make arrangements to get our next batch of Cloudy Mountain.
Sure.
Bad news is he literally had nothing. I mean, literally.
He had nothing to sell you?
Nothing. Woo! They've been working now, so for 6 months they've been mining. And when I say nothing, I mean we got virtually, I think we got like 1.5 tons of this quality of material. This is really, it's not open pit mining, but they are mining like a wall, like a face that they're doing on this, and they're chasing the veins. And they're just running out of material. So what we're hoping is they're trying to move back in the area that they're working. This mountain face. They're working back into the mountain, and they're hoping when they get back down to this particular level that we're going to run back into it. Right. But they can't just keep doing it forever and ever. They're not really getting anything, so they're not getting material. So this might be one of those turquoise materials that if you have a chance to collect it, that
now might be a good time.
Might be a really good time, especially
Jay,
if you want the big material.
We got to keep going. I'm sorry, Jay. We have so much to get to. There are 25 necklaces left, just really quickly. If you just bought this and needed 3 strands of gorgeous turquoise, plus you get the pendant, is beautiful. In the cuffed, I have 35 left. In the ring, I have sizes 5 through 12.
And on these, go up a size.
Go up a size on that. Oh, no, 5's gone. We have 6 through... Oops, 6 through 10 now.
Okay, but go up a size, and you can take it. You can take it to any jeweler, and because of how they're created, they're all made out of sterling silver sheet material. Any jeweler can bump it up a size.
All right, guys, you want to save $20 on us? It is Customer Appreciation Month. That's why Joanne, if you see our extra model tonight, she has joined us as one of our fabulous customers. You can also use the card, whether you're a customer, and you can pick it up online. And we just say, hey, thanks for being a customer and shopping with our card. You get an extra $20 off the first time you use it. You gotta love saving even more money. All right, something else to note is because this month we're doing kind of our fave lines here at HSN. Jay is one of those for the next couple days. And we have flex on everything from Jay. In fact, 5 flex on everything from Jay, including if you go to hsn.com, and extra flex, because you are indeed one of the customer favorites. How about that?
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay.
And she knows me well enough that she's going, why?
Okay, yeah, like, really, girls?
Really?
Seriously? Okay, Jay, I'm so pumped about this. Girls, we have 87 of these. I have never heard of astrophyllite.
Yes.
Where in the world, what?
Okay, this comes from Russia. That's probably one of the worst shots I've ever seen of it. But when you actually see
fascinating.
this, okay, if you look at this, if you look at the crystals in this, they're black. They're black crystals. They're also red crystals. There's also copper-colored kind of crystals in this. It's so really cool. Amazing. This is
it's Russian.
It's Russian. It's extremely rare and extremely expensive. That's why you're just seeing it in the pendant. Here again, brand new. I've got this very high-end contemporary pendant, big, bold, large, and then we've done this necklace. I believe this is Midnight Chalcedony, right?
Yeah,
it's not agate.
On it. It's Midnight Chalcedony. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so this is Midnight Chalcedony, milk Chalcedony. However, potato. A lot of people say it different ways. I call it Chalcedony. So you've got Midnight Chalcedony, which is a brand new mine find that we've actually just started working with. Instead of using obsidian and using the agates and everything, we're going with this material. I'm really happy with the polish and the fasting that we're getting on it. And we've combined it with this unique and different. And you can see, look at this one.
It's beautiful.
They're all unique and different.
They kind of each have their own personality and story to them.
Truly one-of-a-kind pieces. There is no way to do matchy-matchy with this, okay?
Right.
But I will tell you this right now. Go online and check out how rare this material is and see how expensive it is. You can go, when you're in Tucson, you'll have cabochons, people where they've cut individual cabochons, not even probably half this size, that they're selling for $150, $200, $300 for a cab.
And I'm gonna grab a phone call real quick. Mildred in Washington, you've been a doll. Thank you for waiting. You're on with Jay and Suzanne.
Hi, Jay and Joanne.
How you doing?
You are a clever person. I tell you, I've ordered that pink opal one today.
The pink opal?
Special?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to get it.
You know what? And I can't wait. You know, I will sincerely, well, I always want people to get it and then find out what they think. But I got to tell you.
I love it.
This, I don't know anybody who's going to get this that is not going to love it, who's not going to just freak out about it.
I like things like that are different in that. And you sure put a lot of thought in that. That's going to be beautiful.
Well, I have to tell you.
Fun with it.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, the only thing that I regret about doing that design is I didn't think about it. I didn't think of the design 40 years ago. I mean, that's the only thing I regret about that. But I have to tell you, you will get addicted to playing with it in all the different ways. Now, I know that we're saying 6 ways, but today we had some customer models that were on, and they even came up with 2 other unique different ways.
No way.
Right on air. They figured 2 more ways.
That's awesome. That's cute. All right, Mildred, enjoy it. We know you love Jay's pieces, so thanks for being a part of our show. Guys, you can still get it if you want to. Up until midnight, the price is going to go to $190. Best price ever. It's actually 5 pieces. You can wear it as bracelets, necklaces, chokers. It goes on and on. All right, the next part is the toughest thing that Jay and I ever have to do, and that is called a 5 in 5. It's 5 items that are really limited, and we do it in 5 minutes. So let's go.
Yeah, and the big thing is...
Here we go. We're going to begin with oh, I love this bracelet. And we have a matching ring to go with it. $100 off. So pretty, Jay, and you put lapis and the turk together. Yes,
and this is Angel Peak, so it's Chilean turquoise. It's got that beautiful robin's egg blue color. And then, again, you got that amazing Afghani lapis. And this is all A-grade material, AAA, AA, or A grade. But it's all the A grades. It facets beautiful. And I have to tell you, this is material that you probably won't even see toward the end of 2019 from me. And in 2020, if things do not change drastically, you won't see any of this grade lapis.
No kidding.
We are not able to replace it, and we only have so much back stock that we can use out of the warehouse, and then we're running out. I've not been able to, the whole 2018, I got less than 5%.
4. Oh, you did good.
There you go. See,
$100 off on the cuff. I'm helping him out here. In the ring, we have 5 through 12 of your sizes. So there you go. That's our first 5 and 5. Next piece, absolutely love. I think it's going to sell out really quickly. This is a multi-cut, multi-gemstone beaded bracelet, 36 inches long. I think this is so much fun. $80 originally. We're at $40.90. Oh, yeah. Think about it. My producer, Steve's like, you could wear this with a million different outfits. Love, love, love this. And yep, sterling silver in the back, so you can double it up if you want to. But I love this because if you love color, you did color, but kind of made it more understated, a little more muted in this design.
You know, and here again, more of the soft pastel-y colors. These are all natural materials. This is 5 different countries. 5 different countries being represented here. You've got Boulder Opal, you've got Pink Opal, there's lemon serpentine in it, there's green aventurine, and then there's Zambian material in this.
All right, we're not going to take too much longer on that, but again, take advantage of the 5 flex. It's $8.18. I know you guys are jumping on that one. You have to, because that's just a great color combination.
And to tell you the truth, in all honesty, okay, for what they're charging for the completed necklace, you couldn't even buy the rough materials if we did nothing to them.
No polishing, no
Could
stringing,
even,
nothing.
if I told you what the finding cost alone, you would freak out.
That's a good offer. All right, I think this one was really, really beautiful. This is Smoky Quartz and Alicia Turquoise. And this is now down from, listen to this, the necklace is $170. We're at $85.90. And then we have the matching earrings. So you've got both options are $45.90.
Yeah, and when we say necklace, you get the necklace and the pendant. Okay, so you got Smoky Quartz, one of the more rare colored quartz from Brazil. And then this is Alicia Turquoise that comes from the tunnel mines in Mexico. This material is extremely, extremely rare. It's very highly sought after. At one time, there was quite a bit of this material on the market, but now you just don't see it. It's got a great story to it, a great history to it. It's a natural, almost like an emerald green turquoise. It's absolutely fabulous. Again, this came out of my private stock. And again, on all of these, right, any of these 5 and 5s, they're selling them below what manufacturing costs would be.
I got some updates for you. Ready, Jay? It's time for me to get naked.
But people, yeah, you know, but people understand.
You didn't even
that.
notice I said that.
You know, I did.
I did,
But I wasn't ignoring you.
He's like, I'm not even gonna laugh. Okay, the bracelet's gone. The ring is now gone. Girls, do not miss out on these things. Yeah, the cuff. Oh yeah, the cuff and the ring, both gone. Love this. I love this because Easter. I love spring. I love the pasteliness of this. Again, clearance price for one shot and very few available. $68.90 and 5 flex.
The colors of aquamarine
That's
and then
so
morganite.
pretty,
okay,
Jay.
is that
Wow.
wild? And look, you know what I love about this? You know, anytime you work with natural materials, and maybe it's not everybody, but it is with me. And I actually, a lot of the people I work with and designers and people that actually work with the stone, all the stones have a certain energy to them. They have a certain feeling. These, this is so soft and so subtle. It has a very calming effect to it. It also has the same thing when you accessorize with it. You have a very calming, it's just a really, really, really soft look. I just love it. Great combination. And again, you're getting 36 inches, so you get 3 feet of actual gemstone material, all the different colors of aquamarine, and then that beautiful pink morganite.
All right, guys, so stay right there for that one. Again, wildly, wildly limited. 5 flex pays on everything because Jay's one of our faves. So we have 5 flex pays on all his pieces. And again, available just for, oh, it's gone. No, it's not available. Which one's gone? Oh, both of them. Oh, my goodness. And that multi-gemstone's cool, too. That's sold out as well. All right, got one last 5 and 5. I'm glad you've hung out for it because it was worth it. How about 7 Peak and Hubei turquoise necklace on sale? Now, if we can widen out, is it Mark? Mark, you working with me tonight? Oh, hey, Charlie, how are you? Mark's coming up, I guess, at midnight, maybe? Or I don't know who's... I saw Mark in the hallway. That's all the reason I was asking. Charlie, thank you.
That's what
Girls,
she's saying.
$70.90 Hubei turquoise. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
That's the killer deal.
Serious, guys, and here again, not to sound like a broken record, but I will repeat this. You cannot even buy these materials. And here, if you think about this, okay, this is not the turquoise that people don't want. All right, this is not junk. This is 7 Peaks. You look at that high blue, that robin's egg blue, that's what everybody's going for. And the Hubei, those are all natural flats, Hubei turquoise. This is what they call antique or vintage turquoise. This was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. You can't even get this.
How this is even on sale, I have no idea.
Yeah,
that is such a killer, awesome deal.
It is an awesome, crazy deal. And the only reason that you're seeing these 5 and 5s is the fact that we have just a really limited quantity and not enough really to air them on a normal, you know, where we give them 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's gone too. All right, that was our 5 and 5. That was a fun one. Hey, don't forget, our today's special is ending soon, which is that multi 5-piece brilliant magnetic necklace / bracelet / everything. We still have it left in amethyst, and I'm wearing it in the pink opal. I will give you a peek in a couple minutes at our new Today special coming up at midnight. It is a doozy. Do you have an iPad? Do you have an iPad?
I do, and I use it for 2 reasons.
Do you want to tell us?
Yeah, I can. Okay. I put movies on it for when I'm overseas, or you know, I have movies or someplace I'm traveling to, and also I use it for electronic target shooting, where we put the targets, and that's the only thing my iPad has on it.
Well, if you've wanted one, especially the iPad Pro, I've got it coming up at midnight. I'll tell you details later. That's a first. Thank you, Jay, for sharing that.
No, okay.
The movie one I was all in.
Talking to a hillbilly here.
The target practice. You had me on that one. All right, Jay, I think this next piece is so imaginative. I think it's fun. I think it's colorful. So many of us loved Rainbow Calcilio when it was around. And he said many years ago, gang, if you don't get it now, it's not going to be available. So part of your effort was, how do you bring us those kind of really brilliant colors in jewelry? Yeah, I think this is a great example.
And I think this is a great shot. And then also, if you see it, you know, displayed, you know, like when you're showing it on the bump shot there under these like extreme lights and everything, it almost doesn't look as real. But think about this. You got three distinctive colors of coral. So you've got the salmon coral, you've got the red coral, and then you've got the angel skin, the pink coral. We've also included into this wonderful mix, that's all white mother of pearl. So that all comes, so the corals all come from the South China Sea. The white beads there, the white mother of pearl, is all hand cut and faceted, and that comes from Australia, the material. And then just to give it just that extra little pop of color, the blue, we've used really high grade lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, so you can see that up toward the top of the design. I love how this layers, and it just layers down. You could actually torsade this if you wanted to too, but what's really great is you got that pop of color. So this pretty. Is, you know, color is life to me. I love designing with color, and sometimes I even get a little carried away. This is really a party around your necklace.
It's fun.
I mean,
really
your neckline. It's absolutely. I don't know of anybody that could actually have this and wear this around and be depressed. No,
okay. No,
and also
you know
it comes with the earrings.
It comes with the earrings, yeah.
So you get the complete set. I just got to repeat
that. This is a smoking good deal. I mean, we say that a lot about Jay's pieces because, again, you could never go to Santa Fe or anywhere down the Southwest and find anything close to the quality at this price. You get the darn earrings to go with it. That's just huge. So we have the necklace, and the necklace comes in at 18 inches. He typically will put an extender on his necklaces of 2 3/4 inches. That's all sterling silver. This is a delightful piece. And you know, if you wear indigo and if you wear a lot of jeans, if you wear khakis in the summertime to all your fall tones, this necklace you're gonna reach for constantly. You know what's neat to see? White. Normally, it's very tough to get good-looking white necklaces. Usually they're too stark or they're too plain or dull. Isn't this wonderful that if you wear a beautiful white pair of like crop pants and a white blouse, you pop this on, you know it's gonna look great. And yep, you get the sterling silver earrings, all for actually less than the price normally of one of your necklaces. When you really think about it.
You know, if you think about this, and also the reason that we included the earrings in this is so that, you know, really, we had so many of our viewers saying that it's almost impossible to get something that we have that you can come back and that will match. And so we wanted to make sure that you get the earrings that do match.
Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Joanne. How you doing?
Come in here and say hi. So tell us your story. What do you have in your hand?
I have here this magnificent turquoise bowl that I was privileged to buy a couple years ago.
Okay, and it's funny that Joanne brought this particular bowl in. Okay, this is the bowl that's made out of Santa Rita turquoise. I only had one of these. That was the original prototype that I had. I had it in my house. We took in last year in 2007. I rescued this little kitten. Aww. And I have dogs. I'm not a cat person, but she's grown. Now she's mine, and I could never, you know, she's become part of the family. So we have Queenie, Duchess, and Princess, okay? And I'm married to a Brit, okay? No. You know, and so she got spooked and knocked mine off. And so,
did she break it?
Yeah, she broke it.
Are you trying to buy this off her? Is that
well, what I was hoping that she would donate it, but now she just wants me to sign it. You know, that's how it is. But it's really funny how small the world is, and that Joanne, you love this bowl, you bought this bowl. You cannot get these, okay? They're gone. They're done. Completely You'll never, gone. Ever get these. So,
that's so exciting.
I'm just going to sign this real quick.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
This is so cool. Yeah, don't drop it. Gosh knows.
I know.
And you know what's interesting? This was not planned. Joanne, you just brought some of your own personal pieces and brought this along with you.
I just happened to, yes.
Now, where do you display it?
Well, in my dining room.
Do people compliment you on it a lot?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a showstopper when people walk in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's awesome.
I hope I haven't ruined this for you now, because now you'll have that.
No, it's definitely, definitely enhanced.
That's so sweet. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now, this was not planned, but if you do want one of his bowls, we actually have not this one because you can't get it. Thank you, Joanne Sweet Pea.
Thanks for being with us.
And I can sign it on the bottom if you want to erase that later. Okay.
No.
Absolutely not.
I just hate to ruin your ball. That's beautiful.
No,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
beautiful. Thank
Isn't
you.
that gorgeous?
It's so
and
pretty.
everybody that comes into my house with the ones I have, you know, or it's amazing because people always try to get them off of me. You know, I almost have to search everybody at the front door.
Before they leave. Yeah. Let's talk about this one because Joanne's is sold out. Thanks, Sweet Pea.
Thank you.
Tell about that one.
You know, this is one of your few exceptions you can get. You see the size of this?
It's huge. That's a big one.
All right. Now, this is made by the same artist who's in Scottsdale, Arizona. When we were off air, I told Joanne his name. I will not say it on air, though.
You gave her the sneaky.
He always, I have to tell you, he always tells me when he sees me, he says, why don't you use my name? And I said, there's no way I'm going to use your name. Everybody will be on your door. You can't even deliver what I order, you know? So, but this, you know, what makes this amazing, just like the bowl that he made there in the Santa Rita, okay, that material's no longer available. You'll never, ever see that bowl ever again. It's impossible to do it, impossible to make it. This is Wild Horse. Now, for those of us who grew up in the 70s and 80s, right, when I was doing this, this comes out of the same mine as the Sleeping Beauty, right?
Oh, it
Wild
does?
Horse.
Oh, how
this
cool
material,
is that?
you cannot buy this material. It's so rare. And they made jewelry out of this, and it was wildly popular.
So pretty.
And because he is a stone vendor, and he's also an artist, and you know makes jewelry, manufactures everything, but he's a really go-to stone person. This is from his private collection. So that's the only reason you're getting to see this rough. When these are gone, same thing with this Wild Horse. You'll never ever be able to see it.
And we only have like 5.
We
I mean,
have 5
that's it.
left. So if you want it,
it's just
you
like
might want to consider
and it's just like
it.
the turquoise bowl. You never see that one again. I mean, that's just hard to do.
You'll never get, well, we don't have any more Santa Rita. So
Right.
what she has is something you'll never ever see
So
them
rare.
again. They're
Okay,
done.
coming up, I just want to show you this. It is something I love too. It's so beautiful, especially if you love these gorgeous pink colors. This is the rose quartz necklace, and again, earring set. I was actually thrilled to have 2 sets in the show because normally we have a big fat 0 sets. $114.99. Again, that is an exceptional value for that. You're going to see that in a few with 5 flex pays. All right, got to give you an update on our today's special. I'm going to slide this aside so you can see both of them. Here we go. Here's your update. Okay, this is so cool. In its full length, it's 40 inches. Oh, tonight's ones, I've got so many on my mind. Thank you, love. I've got 2 of them I'm working with tonight. I gotta show you this. This is so cool. Sure, some people use their fancy iPad for target practice.
No, I don't shoot.
then the rest
I don't
of it-
shoot the iPad.
I know, it's electronic
targets that you score in the field.
I kind of had figured that one
Okay,
out.
well, all right.
But still, it sounds
I don't want
funny.
people to think that I shoot my iPad.
He's so rich, he just shoots iPads for practice, just for the heck of it. Anyway, so here's what we're doing. At midnight, we're launching the iPad Pro. Guys, I will tell you, this is the biggest configuration on the most powerful iPad Pro we've ever offered. We have an exclusive deal that is smoking good. And if you've ever wanted to get what every tablet would love to grow up to be, we've got it tonight. And you must see the package. Even for me, and I'm a little jaded because I've done this 100 million times, I was even like, you get that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. It's a huge value, and it all launches in less than half an hour. Also, Anita, because we are super busy tonight, if you can stay right there, I promise I'll get to your phone call so you can say hi to Jay in just a second. We ready to talk about this next item? I love this piece. We have the matching earrings, and this is a gemstone station reversible bracelet. We have not seen it since February. It's at an introductory price, so you're saving $30 tonight. We do not have a lot of these. I do have the matching earrings. You have two choices. The pink sapphire flips to the labradorite, or the turquoise flips to the tanzanite. And then you pick, do you want the 9-inch length, which fits 5.5 to 7.5 inch, or do you want the 10-inch, which is 5.5 to 8.5 inches? So Jay, you did this back in February, correct?
I did this, and here's another thing. Joanne, who came in tonight, she actually, and you have to admire this, okay? And this isn't planned, okay? She had no idea that we were gonna show this. She brought her own in, she was wearing them. So this is not staged, this was not planned. She actually brought them in, and she has these 2 bracelets, or she has the
Which one do you have?
bracelet.
Joanne, which one do you have in your own personal
She
collection?
has the pink sapphire.
You
You
have
have
the-
them both.
Oh, you bought them both?
So she has both.
Well, there
I
you
know
go.
I saw the
All
pink
right.
sapphire. So she got them both. But again, this wasn't staged. She actually has those in her collection, was wearing them tonight, loved them, and she didn't know that we were going to have, this is the last of the few that we have remaining on this.
Yeah, it's the final amount.
Yeah, and what I love about this, okay, so you've got pink sapphire. This comes from Mozambique, one of the most sought after sapphire colors. Sapphire comes in a whole rainbow of colors, the corundum. And if it's certain colors, just like if it's 5 different colors of red, there's 5 different reds that it can be, it's ruby, okay?
Oh, right.
And this is because it's more on the pinky color, it's pink sapphire, which is one of the most sought after sapphires colors they have. And then the reverse side's that beautiful labradorite from Madagascar.
So that's the
one.
Then
your other choice, which Joanne has both, is you've got that beautiful turquoise hill turquoise, that nice robin's egg blue turquoise, and then you flip that over and Tanzanite from Tanzania. You can't go wrong with Tanzanite, and I have to tell you right now, the material that you're seeing that we're working with now is a deal I did numerous years ago. It took us forever to actually get it to where we can start working it. We've been able to offer you some fabulous Tanzanite deals, but that is going to end shortly, and then you won't see any Tanzanite for us. You're just not going to see the rough material. It's just not out there.
And think about it, you're getting 2 bracelets in one when you really think about it.
So again, the biggest bang for the buck, right?
Right, which we love that.
You're buying one, okay, so you're making one purchase, but you're getting 2 individually, totally separate looks.
With the best little pulley little hooky thing here, because it stays put and it locks into place. It's not one of those stupid rubber ones that falls out and slides around. It literally, you move it, you lock it, and then you press it and move it and lock it. It stays really in place,
and I guarantee you
sturdy.
That the chain will break before you can move that finding.
All right,
literally, you'll break the chain first.
Anita's been a sweetie. I'm going to grab it real quick. Hi, Anita in California. You're on with Jay and Suzanne. Thanks for waiting.
Hello. I was wondering, with that special that you have today, there was a bracelet and necklace that had magnets on it that he had a long time ago. And I was just wondering if these magnets are the same size maybe that you could use with this. It was part turquoise and part black bead.
Do you know what, Anita? Okay, and here's what's really great. Okay, I'm so happy that you asked that. And the answer is yes. They're the same size and they will work. We had another viewer earlier on this morning, I believe at midnight launch, and she said the same thing. I know exactly. That actually got me going. When we designed that, we did that, and what it is, it's a necklace, and then it's a multi-strand. We did it 2 different ways, in amber, and I think the other one was turquoise, and black, faceted. And so your options were, you could make it into a bracelet, and then you could use the necklace, or you could combine them together and make it, make it a bracelet.
Like a longer
necklace with the 5 strands hanging down, or a choker, and wear this as the stranded as a bracelet. And the answer is yes, they'll actually work with these because they're the same size on the connector beads.
So Anita, you're gonna have a blast with that. Thank you for joining us.
I have one other question. Do you have some sort of a fixture where if you want to wear several of your necklaces at the same time, that you can hook them together?
Ooh, you know what you should do? You should do something like that. So it's like multi-clasps, and you can almost...
Like a finder?
Yeah, I can explain what she's talking about later, actually. It's actually a very clever idea.
Okay, I get the concept. I'm not really sure to do it. Maybe Suzanne, after the show, she can
I can kind of explain it.
She'll do a drawing for me and see what I can do. I mean, I can make anything. That's the cool thing about what we do.
Yeah, right.
If it can be done, we can do it.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Thank you, Anita.
Well, great. Thank you, Anita. It's great talking to you.
I want to mention the earrings real quick because they're super clever as well. These are sterling silver, and what happens is you literally take them off, flip them around, and you get the reverse that matches the necklace. And that's beautiful. These are $79.98, which is... That's amazing, girls. You can't even get a little sterling silver wire for $79.98, and yet you get 4 gemstones with each pair. So there you go. That's going to be the pink sapphire with the labradorite, and then the other color is going to be, there's your turquoise, and then that gorgeous tanzanite on the backside.
And you know the biggest problem I have with this design?
What's that?
I didn't think of it.
But you love it.
So, are you kidding? Okay, think about this. All right, now, here's what our buyer said, and I say that we can do anything, we can make anything.
Right,
so
right.
I've just proven myself right. But I have to tell you right now with this, with these earrings, our buyer, who's a lovely person, she said, but Jay, I want true reversible earrings. Now, think about that. How are you gonna make them reversible, right? And one of our artists came up with this idea, and then I went, duh. But they truly are reversible.
That's why he's surrounded with a very smart team. That's what you need. All right, well, are you ready for your chance to win? I certainly am, but I can't participate because I work here. With so many places to shop, we really want to know that your loyalty does not go unnoticed. And we really do appreciate you being a customer here at HSN. So what you get to do is every single day, you can go on hsn.com and you can enter to win how much? $25,000. How amazing. Wouldn't it be fun? Somebody just calls you from here and says it's HSN and you're like, what, am I laying on a bill? And they go, no, you won $25,000. Like, I hope I get to make that announcement. I'm so pumped about it. So you get to enter every single day that you'd like to. Do it because you might be our lucky winner. It's the biggest giveaway we've ever done. And why are we doing it? Because it is indeed our thank you to you for being customers with us. All right, we gotta keep moving on, Jay. You ready? Ready to go?
Okay, I was born ready.
The groovy music.
Okay, this is something that is almost really a must-have for any well-appointed jewelry collection.
Yes.
And it's also something that's extremely, extremely rare in the amber world. This is all butterscotch amber. This comes out of the Baltic Sea. This material in amber, not all amber deposits have butterscotch amber. This comes from this one operation that I've been doing business with for over 20 years. It is, like I said, it's less than 5% of the total amber rough material that you get out of that region is this color. This is one of the most sought after colors, natural colors of amber. They also, there's a lot of people that are trying to actually take this and produce it, take regular amber and make butterscotch. So far, they haven't been able to do it. And that's why you can pretty much be guaranteed if you get amber in this color, that it's virtually impossible to duplicate it any other way or to counterfeit it or, you know, to make it faux. It's really, really hard to do. It's one of my favorite colors. It's very soft, it's very soothing. But to be able, and here's what makes this really amazing, is to be able to get it and do something this big and this bold in this particular rough material and even come in at a reasonable price. Originally, the necklace was almost $200, and I worked really hard to be able to do this. This rough material in amber is the most expensive rough, and it's really hard to deal with them. And I'm talking to people that they don't really mine it, they dive for this. They actually dive, they send divers down and that's how they get it. But it's so limited and, and there's so many people that want it. It's all a matter of supply and demand. There's a huge demand for it. A lot of the real top-end designers, this is the color of amber that they want to work with. And so it is usually almost impossible if you can even get the material to do a design this big and this bold, but to be able to do it and actually make it where it's not literally in, you know, really $1,000, you know,
Jeez,
high end. Go around to the different galleries. I was just, not too long ago, I was in January, I was in Las Vegas, and I had some time to kill, and I went around to a couple of the jewelry stores, and, you know, again, this is Las Vegas, so, you know, but they're high-end stores, and I went in, and two of the stores actually had a butterscotch amber necklace that wasn't even this size, and it was a little over $1,000 in each store.
Holy
Literally,
moly.
each one was a little over $1,000.
Oh my God! Well, here's what we have. We have less than 300 now, maybe about 300 left in the necklace. We also have the matching stretch bracelet, and it's stretched, so you know it fits basically everyone. And we have the matching earrings. Those are 2 1/4 inches long. The necklace is 18 inches, and then again, if you're new, typically you're going to see a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver extender. He has the best hooks in the business. I love the hooks he's made because they're easy, but they keep your necklace on beautifully. This is just one of those real rare pieces. Like if you are a rock hound, you're a collector, you understand really, really exquisite gemstones like an amber like this, then this is something you want to add to your collection. Also, so how unusual to see a yellow necklace that looks good. You know what I mean? Like typically you wouldn't be able to find necklaces in this color anyway. I mean, what gemstone other than, I don't know, what would be a yellow
Bahina.
opaque?
We had it.
What is it called?
Bahina. Okay, it's a new
I
mine
said
find that we
Bahina.
have. And it's like a lemon drop.
So kind of, that'd be the only other one you
It's the
kind
only
of know
one that I
of.
can think of. Since you are quizzing me,
I
okay,
am, I did.
and you're
Yellow
doing
diamonds,
a challenge.
I guess, but that would be pretty expensive.
Yeah, well, you know, we have this Bahina, so it's a brand new mine find. It's like a lemon drop color. It is a gemstone though, or you know, a mineral. And this though is fossilized. So this is petrified tree sap. This is 30 to 50 million years old.
Get out, that is so
So think
cool.
about this, having
That is so
something that's
cool.
in your collection that's 30 to 50 million years old. And they've carbon dated it back to that period, to that time.
Oh my gosh, wait, Jay, real quick. This is gonna sell out, gang. The left counter's up. It's 221 pieces. Let's say hi to Kim in California before it sells out. Hi, Kim, you're on with Jay and Suzanne. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hi, and thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Jay, I wish to ask you about the little lapel pin that you're wearing.
Okay, okay, oh, him?
The rain god, is it the Hopi rain god or the Zuni rain god?
No, it's Kokopelli.
It's a little Kokopelli.
Okay, and a friend of mine, Alex, who I should bring him on one of these times because if you want to meet the biggest character in my life, and I say that in a good way, okay? He calls my mother every year and sings happy birthday to her in Spanish, right? And she actually, if he doesn't do it on time, she calls me and she's disappointed. He's amazing. He made these for me. If you see, I wear them on, and you know, he made them for me, and I wear them on all of my jackets, and I wear it for good luck.
I think I've been watching you and buying your jewelry for the past 5 or 6 years, and my color to buy is the turquoise
She loves
and
your
the
trick.
amethyst.
Yeah. And the Emmy.
Those are the ones.
Kim, did
Yes.
you get our today's special?
I have something similar to it.
Oh, good.
So
Okay,
if
because I was going to say.
Yeah, then I won't buy. But I'm wondering, can you make that pin like a 3-inch or 2.5-inch pin?
Okay, I can do this. You know, this is Kokopelli. I have done them in sterling silver, and a lot of people have asked me for this. But I wear it because it's good luck. In Kokopelli, the kind of the lore on this dates back to 300 BC, but he was the first traveling salesman.
Okay, Kim, hold on for 1 second. Guys, this is sold out. Just want to mention the bracelet, which is the stretch bracelet, and the earrings are still available, although those are going to sell out in a minute too. So again, if you want something highly rare, highly unusual, it's this amazing ancient butterscotch amber bracelet and earring set that are left. We're going to mention the bowl. Kim, I'm going to let you run, baby. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, but Kim, I'll tell you what I'll do is let me, I can make them, and
The reason that I asked is because I went to a gift shop show, and they had a pawn shop set up where people had bought stuff and returned it, and I was lucky enough to buy a whole necklace, and it has 8 of those Kokopellis.
Kokopellis, yeah.
How
They
cute.
use it, like I said, the history dates back to 300 BC. It was the first traveling salesman. He was a trader.
Hello.
So will you try to make one?
I can make a pin. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
All right, thank you, Miss Kim. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We want to show you guys this bowl real quick. Again, can you give me 15 seconds on it because it's going to sell out.
Okay, this is Wild Horse. This material, they made it into jewelry. This came out of the same mining operation that the famous Sleeping Beauty turquoise was mined at in Globe, Arizona. It came out of the same. The only way to buy this material is they had the rough material in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. Since then, now you can't even get it. It's highly sought after because he had this in his private collection. He was willing to use it to actually make the bowl. And the same thing with Joanne. He had the Santa Rita turquoise and was able to make that bowl. But when these are gone, they're gone. And they just don't have the material. And nobody would use this much material or, you know, to actually do this and be able to do it.
Jay, there's only 20 left. That's it. So this could be your first and very last look at it.
I guarantee you,
And we have
these
5
right here,
flex.
if this is your first purchase,
collectible.
you won't regret it. They're highly collectible. You're going to
Yes.
find out they're extremely collectible.
Wink, wink on that, by the way. Look up his turquoise bowls online, just FYI. All right, so I'm very excited because April 12th, I'll actually be joining you at midnight to launch a brand new Brother Today special sewing machine as a part of our big craft events. We've got a couple days we're going to be featuring crafting. One of my all-time favorite things that I love is going to be my Cricut Maker, and this is the Air 2. It's actually one of the earlier versions of the Cricut. Beautiful price on this. It's got the vinyl, you get a lot of goodies to play with. It is my favorite crafting tool is my Cricut. I love it and I use it all the time for lots of different creative ideas. So if you want to check it out, go to hsn.com and you can see, of course, one of the world's biggest retailers of great crafting items. All right, so we're wrapping up our show tonight with Jay and his big day with a great event price. This is a complete set. You're going to see Miss Joanne and Victoria joining us. Miss Joanne has joined us. She is our customer who's joined us for Jay's show, and I will do that towards the end of the show for sure, but Joanne, I want to say thanks for joining us. Jay, let's get into this real quick if you don't mind.
Okay, and this is Madagascar, this is rose quartz, okay, and just so everybody knows, you know, rose quartz you can get in several different continents around the world. It's kind of a go-to piece. It's one of the very most popular, just like amethyst, citrine, and peridot, of what we call colored quartzes. This is all natural. Here's the key thing. You can have, and I've learned this more than one time in my career, you can have the most beautiful pink rose quartz in the world. Absolutely stunning. You get the rough material. You take it and you get it back to your cutting shop and you start cutting away, and all of a sudden it fades out and turns clear or white. It has happened to me on numerous occasions, I can tell you, and it's the big disappointment of your life. What I love about this material, this rose quartz material, this particular material comes out of Madagascar. It comes out of one deposit. It is a deep, rich pink. When you cut it, it turns this nice pastel, soft pink, and it retains that color. Really so, pretty. But it is pink. It's a pinky pink. And you know, the thing with rose quartz, it just has good karma to it. It's very soft. It's just got a really good vibe to it. It's a really good feel to mineral.
And it's just a beautiful set too. You do get the sterling silver matching earrings. Now the length on this comes in at 36 inches. Because it's got the clasp in the back, you can always double it up if you'd like to. And just another quick mention. Hi, Joanne, we're coming over to say hey. Hi, Victoria, how are you, darling? Hello. A little something tonight. But we wanted to say thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
No, we love it. And it's just amazing how much. She also has the name of my youngest sister. So it was real easy to remember her, and I'll never forget her. But it's just so cool. She brought the bracelets, everything. It was like karma.
And the bowl.
And the bowl.
The very
yeah, now I just had to figure out how to talk her out of the bowl.
She's not giving that up. You can tell. She's like, no, Jay, I like you, but not that much. All right. And anyway, but thank you guys for joining us, and thank you, Joanne. It's been so much.
Happy to be here. Thank you so much.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Just a real quick recap on this. We're down to the last couple hundred on the beautiful rose quartz piece with the matching earrings. That is a complete set. Which is great. And we have 5 flex pays. If you use that HSN card right now, you actually get 6 flex pays. About $20 off if you don't have our card and you apply for it right now. You're going to save $20. It's our way of saying thanks for using the card for the first time. And that's a pretty huge amount. And again, that expires, that deal, at the end of our Customer Appreciation Month. So Jay, a couple seconds to go. Anything you want to say?
Oh, I could give you my whole philosophy of life.
Well, sure.
But we still have 15 seconds left. Anyway, it was a fabulous day. I really had a lot of fun today, I gotta tell you. And then join us tomorrow, 2 o'clock. I've got another show.
Couple more hours. All right, coming up next, we've got that great iPad Pro just around the corner from Apple. Stay with us.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
With so many places to shop, we wanted to say
that your loyalty doesn't go unnoticed.
So, to celebrate Customer Appreciation Month,
we're making the entire month of April all about you.
We're giving away $1,000 a day to your favorite charities.
So many extras for HSN credit card holders.
And one lucky winner will win $25,000.
It could be you.
From all of us, we'd like to say...
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited because if there's a lot of tablets out in the world and they could grow up and be the ultimate tablet, what would it be? It would be the one we're talking about tonight, the one that's right in front of me. Look, I'm trying to, this one that's turned off right here, thanks so much. Can you maybe